Hello there, welcome to another Dyrus vlog. Today is Monday, July 15th, 1:32 a.m. and I'm very tired, so I'll make this vlog short. This is about all the counter picks for top lane and going down the list. Aatrox, I've never played him before, but if there's any counter to him, it's Ignite and any sustained damage, because when he dies you have to kill him again. So if you get bursted by his sustained damage, you're screwed. Um, Rumble's actually not that good against him. It depends on the player's skill, and Malphite's okay. Honestly, I've never played him that much. I've never played against him that much. I don't got much to say. For a caller, you can play like Lee Sin or any AD, Ely, Bruiser, and you can beat her in lane. Alistar top is actually pretty troll, but it works because it's a kill lane. If you get ganked by and you're laning against Alistar top and he goes full AD, then you're probably fucked, because that means that if you walk up the CS, he pulverizes you and W's it back into a jungler, you're probably dead. So I suggest picking very, very mobile lanes against Alistar, or any sustain like Aurelia. And let's see, Mumu, not top laner. Cassiopeia top, you can actually play Cassiopeia against 1 vs 2s and melees, because if you hit every spell, you're screwed. She's especially good against Singed. And the counter of that is picking a better lane. I don't know, just outlasting her. Honestly, I have no idea what beats her in lane. Cho top. Cho is just really annoying. It sustains. There's not really much that even beats him. I can't even think of anything. Anything that's tanky, I guess, that can out sustain his damage. So I guess Aurelia or Shen or something. I don't know. And then there's Darius top. Elise is a direct counter to Darius, like in every single possible way, and her kit beats Darius. Diana, she's once she hits 60, you're kind of screwed. So you should beat her before 60. You shouldn't pick heroes like Malphite against Diana, otherwise you die. Rumble's pretty decent against her, and Diana's also good against Rumble. It depends who's more fed. Mundo top, here's a big fat tank, but he gets screwed over by normal laners. Elise top, you can abuse her level 1 if you have a Doran's Blade on any AD top, but if you don't, then you're screwed, and she beats everyone in laning phase around 7. Rumble does pretty well against her because he can shield her percentage damage a lot, and that helps. Ezreal top is like skill based. Fiora top. Fiora actually beats Kennen and a couple other range. She's actually very scary. If you're playing Jace or Kennen, you will get screwed over by a Fiora top if she starts a Doran's Blade and she goes all in on you, because she does so much damage at level 2 or level 1 because of her thing, and especially if she has partial armor pen, she does like 100 something damage at level 1, and she hits you like 4 to 5 times, you're pretty much dead. So you should have, yeah, someone camp your lane. That's probably the best. Fizz top, uh, you get screwed over by like Darius. And a couple all this. Oh, Fiora gets countered by Singed really badly though. Why? I don't know. Singed just destroys Fiora for whatever reason. Galio top is good against MRs. Gangplank top, I don't know. Garen is good against melees top, but you might as well pick Darius. Gragas top is good against 1 vs 2s. Back rim top is good for scaling and TPing and just sustaining and just team fight. Aurelia gets countered by Jax if you let him farm. And Aurelia's pretty good against Jace unless level 1 through 4 he screws you over. Diamond top. You just do more damage than them, really. But if you get ganked by any jungler with Jarvan top, you're probably gonna die if you don't dodge the combo. So anything with mobility or JC, like even Vayne, because you can just auto. Vayne is actually a counter to Renekton top too. Jax, honestly, like, Jax takes so long to get rolling, but once he hits 6, he'll kill everyone. In lane, anyways, for trading. You gotta beat him early. And you gotta abuse him, otherwise you lose late game. Jace top, he beats most top laners. There's not much that beat him other than Rengar and Tryndamere. It's also a skill matchup. Karma's really annoying. Karthus is really annoying. Cat's really annoying for late game resets. Kale beats lots of melee and actually range too. If you're level 2, you'll win trades pretty hard. But her E's not always up, so that's a problem. Cannon's getting nerfed, but he's pretty good. Kha'Zix got nerfed. Lee Sin top's actually fun to play. You can actually carry your team if you go Lee top. Malphite top is okay. He gets countered by sustain and MR, like AP damage like Rumble or Vlad, but you can still beat them if you play a certain way. Nasus top gets countered by, like, I don't know, he just maxes you, try to farm, you don't really do anything to anyone, but you have decent late game and team fighting and anti-AD. Daily top kinda just sucks now. Everyone who can out-sustain her autos, and you have to be really good at late to play her top, otherwise you lose. Unless you build her tank. Nocturne top sucks, Nunu top beats Jax, and doesn't do so well against APs with shields like Rumble, because he has insane sustain. Nunu Nunu abuses like 80s so badly, because you can't kill him. Olaf is not even good anymore. Pantheon is good early game top, but gets screwed over by like outscaling. Poppy doesn't even survive early game, but if she does, she's god late game. Renekton bullies most people in the lane, but loses to range like Vayne or some others. But if you build Sunfire, it's pretty good. Rengar beats everyone 1 through 3 pretty much, and he's not that good against Lee Sin because he has the sightseeing thing or whatever on his abilities. Riven is skill based, Rumble is skill based somewhat. Rise, you just farm and you carry late game. He gets countered by getting dived and pushed on and have jungle dive. Shen top's very solid. There's not really any counters for Shen top. Singe top gets countered by Rumble and Cassiopeia and Teemo. Sion's just trash right now. Teemo top beats a lot of melee bruisers and 80s. That makes him cry. Thresh top is actually really annoying early game, but he doesn't scale at all. Trundle top is actually really OP against AD bruisers such as Renekton or actually just any AD bruiser. Trundle actually beats every single AD bruiser in the game. If you try to duel him, you'll probably die. Zed will probably cry against Trundle. Tryndamere top just split pushes, but he's not very good against Malphite later on, unless he gets super fed. Udyr's just Udyr. Udyr doesn't really have counters top. He just farms the win lane. Vi sucks. Vladimir is good against most and sucks against Riven and Rengar. Volibear's never played. Xin Zhao's a strong early game top. So if you get past that, you outscale him. Yorick is really annoying top. Yeah, you need sustain that counters him. Zac is solid team fight top, where you can get ganked and he has a revive. Rumble's pretty good against him. Jace is pretty good against him too. Zed is a really shitty top, but in solo queue you can get away with anything. You can outplay people really hard and push lanes really hard and roam. That's pretty much it for all the top champions, so thanks for watching this vlog. If you have any questions, I'm too tired to answer them. Bye.